Hello. Happy Thursday. Dealing with a little scuff right away, but it would be a stream without scuff at the beginning. So, let me just make sure that I get this all under control. There is music playing right now. It's not the game music, obviously. Um, so we're gonna have to do another test once I get the game all in. Um, But yeah, I am also. I thought I was already going to be streaming, so I thought I was going to be able to have some time to take a little break. So I am heating up my lunch right now, too. So I will be eating and gaming. I'm not very hungry, so I'll just be taking a few bites here and there. But, let me just get the game loaded up and everything, too, and I will be right back. Okay, I have the game on now, so we'll kind of have to play it by ear because there is um, some voiced moments. So we'll have to see how loud it is. But I think this is okay for now. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. I know once we start, I think there is I believe there's a cutscene. So we'll figure it out. All right, but let's go ahead and get switched over. And go ahead. So I'm not going to lie, I have played this game because I was very eager to play. So I've been playing it kind of casually. So I know how to play. At least I won't look like a complete fool. But I have been kind of rushing, so I figured a let's play of this game would be perfect to be able to take things a little bit slower and go through everything, because I think there was a few things I actually skipped somehow. But yeah, so we're gonna take our time. So this is Wanderstop. It is a beautiful and gorgeous new cozy game about a warrior who has to deal with some trauma by working in a tea shop. That's my little brief synopsis. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and start a new game.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
So yeah, she's dealing with a lot of stuff going on there. And I think the cutscene sounded good. I feel like I sound kind of weird, but well, again, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not too loud and the thing isn't too loud. I think it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna, just a little, just barely. Can I talk? Okay. I think this is good. So let's go ahead forward with this other mini cutscene. So this one's not voiced. But yeah, obviously this wonderful warrior girl Alta is dealing with a lot. She was the best of the best, and now apparently she is starting to lose for some reason. So she's going to this forest. Huh. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. What should we do? Should we rest? Take a little breather or keep moving? I feel like she is a warrior. I feel like she would keep moving. Right. I can't slow down now. Oh, I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. Oh. Sorry. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. We just left our sword. I feel like she's gonna want to keep pushing now. Right. Don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. I feel like he gives Baymax vibes. He's so cute. Say, Boro, would you Let's try that again. Say, Boro, would very much like a cup of tea? Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? I feel like it's okay to tell him Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for borrowed, then. Wait. Did you carry me from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once audacious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! We have to go back and get my sword! Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from you, where I found you. So you could pick up the sword? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? No, because it's a sword. But it was heavy before she passed out. Or do we just say, I can lift the sword? I can lift the sword. So you can. We are in agreement that it is a normal sword which you can lift. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out there. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover? I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing, very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. He's so cute. His mannerisms. So adorable. Hello! Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining in, there's a few people I think that have just kind of came in. So we are playing Wanderstop. And we are... So I have played this game casually, of course. So I kind of do know what's going on. But I was kind of rushing through it. So I'm taking my time with this playthrough. So we can run. We can pick up seeds. We can open the pockets. Let's go at what? Huh. Okay. Now, there are builds. So apparently, like, every map is different. And this was not here during my first map. That's convenient. But you will find out about that here in a moment. Where's Burrow? Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. No, I just wanted to tell you that I'm leaving right now. I have a mission. I can't just sit around. Oh, well, if that is what you must be doing, then I understand. The exit back to the forest can be found in all directions from here. And remember that you are always welcome back for tea if you wish. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be helping you with? She should have a cup of tea. Tea does the body well. I love tea. Come on. Oh, a change of heart? Well, this is quite the delightful surprise. It's only for a few minutes, and then I'm off. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. You can hold space. Yeah. Space. See all the things. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see that basket right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather out tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. Okay, maybe they were there that one time then. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Alright, let's go get some tea leaves. Fill our basket up. Put the tea leaves in our basket to dry. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump up together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put that tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. We're gonna take the watering can. We're gonna take out everything now. Can we take that? Oh, that's right. I need to stash my basket. There. Okay. So we took a broom and a hedge clip first, too. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Burrow likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant pet. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Burrow simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Alright, so the grid is like this, and this. Oops. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. Alright, let's take our watering can out and fill it up. And we water our egg. And water. Ah, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your water can on it again, and will grow even more seeds, which I've already demonstrated. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god. How many more steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Bora was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Yes. I have no idea. It could be literally anything. Bora will have to be less subtle with his naming conventions. The answer is large hybrids. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please let me know when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Seeds. Put it right here. Water. And water to the fruit. I did it. I made a fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Let's go make some tea. We need to pick up our tea balls. Take a little bite of my lunch. Did he go in the front door? Oh, he did. Sorry. Too my food. Alrighty. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a little bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure. Okay. Here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them noticed a sign that says, "No librarians are farmers allowed." They both become quite scared. that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, no astronauts? Okay, yes. That is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro's attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and the sign says, no astronauts allowed. This means there is no certain of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. They are going to get kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then, the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their mask? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be for refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to the tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. It is beautiful. It's so fascinating. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder and use the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go get that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Let's go. Let's get this over. Up we go. Pull down the ladder. Let's get all the water. Fill it all up. Fill it up. Next up is to heat the water. Slowly climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Take a magnet, get the fire going. Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? You give me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Pick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Oops. Okay. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the large from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. A tea ball and a chip. Well done! The water will only be changing color once you have added the tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will move on to our final step. It's green, like chocolate chip mint ice cream. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pomade. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Let's get us a cup. Put it down. Pull the rope. Ah, is this the tea you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's pretty. It's fine. I will take it. I must say, I hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. Oh, excuse me. There are things I like. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival or winning a tournament. Winning a tournament. So I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold. Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean... my voice is cracking. What the hell? Alright, I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You seem like someone who would give up on this. It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, what am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make any sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit? Because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss, something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I think this is probably... I collapsed out there multiple times. Lost 2 fights. Need the fights, maybe. But it's multiple things. Let's go with this one. I don't know. I'm just certain everything is wrong. Well, I am knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then, one of those times... My voice, I'm so sorry. I need some soda water. And then, one of those times, you would be collapsing for good. True, Boro. Why you gotta say it like that? But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. Oh, really gets me. Ow, why? Why you do this, people? Let's get rid of this message real quick. Okay. Just to get that off the screen too. These things, they are so smart at trying to get around the spam filter. Ads are going to start soon, but if you're watching, you should consider becoming a subscriber to not get the ads. Okay, let's continue forward. Sorry. Back in the thing. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it is enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. But he just told us we would faint and collapse and everything. We know he's right. We don't want to admit it though. Do not worry. Nobody is forcing anything. You can leave or stay anytime. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. He's so cute. Problems? You tell me. Am I having problems? No. Okay, hang on just a moment here. Okay, I got worried. Like it's not the spammer over on Twitch, and then I thought it wasn't working over on YouTube. Okay, we're good though. Alright, let's play around. Here's our sword. Let's go drink a cup of the chip chip. Need a nice clean cup. She ran. Enjoy a little cup of tea and take a little relaxy break here.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, My most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
She's got a tough heart. Very tough heart. Alright, let's... Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Ah, so you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are willing. Besides, right, OU are good for training. I don't think she would say, oh, him. I suppose this is good for my training. Carrying teacups is low intensity, but it could be good for the dexterity development. Miss Alta is clearly taking Boro's advice about productivity to heart. So, what's first? What's first is we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. We're taking everything off the shelf, except the cups. I'll leave the cups here. I'm taking these too. And the camera. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as how you've taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do some shop management work, huh? Why, Boro feels the exact way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. All of this is a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is 30, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly clean. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing systems, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh, oh God, will people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? Or I want customers to feel intimidated. This one. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. This isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop this way. Look at a little vine. It's like it was ripped, but he used a vine to fix it. That's adorable. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. What are you doing with my sword? Touch my sword. Please. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, don't you know how important the sword is to me? Can I be asking where the sword came from? Why not tell him? He's been nice to us. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I couldn't easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked the only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. I didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a team maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. All Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific roles. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There is a book in there on gardening written by Borrow's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting team management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the option menu, you can switch the inventory button press to be either toggled off or press and hold. I think I want to move this. Where's our garden? Wasn't a garden? Did I pass it? Here it is. Inner garden. So pretty. Ooh, there's Boop. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Wow, we got a cup. Let's go wash it. It's a pretty cup too. Oh, we need more tea too. What is this? A lamp? Maybe? Any more? Let's go ahead and move this too. To the garden. Another dust pile. I got a snail. Some weed. You guys are weed. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little snow globe. Oh, there's a person. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? No thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 We can hold it to have it show who needs to be talked to. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That. That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. Oh! Hi, Tax. Oh, I forgot to turn my volume up. The boots. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. Existence? I can't talk now. Thank you. How are you doing, Tabs? Happy Thursday. I am playing Wanderstop, and I am taking some time to relax during this playthrough of it, because I have played through it casually. I'm trying to rush through. But yeah, happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. A tea shop has an I just said that word, didn't I? Intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They were going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is be respectful. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Who wants tea? I think this. Who wants tea? Who wants tea? Oh, we screamed it from our top of our lungs. We're making this person drink tea. Hey there, we talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. Oh, let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea, and that's final. Well, actually, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment. So, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I have to be nice to complete strangers. Oh, that's, terrible. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop.
Uh-huh.
Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. We scared him. We scared him away. You're not gonna talk to us now. Where's Burrow? Let's talk with Burrow and tell him we tried. Let's put these weeds though. We got another teacup. Burrow! We scared him. Burrow, they left. The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. Ah, I see. Did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Burrow is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want. And that is okay as well. Sounds like they don't need me then. I feel like that. Or maybe this. I don't think they're losers. Because it's okay to not know what you want. Well, it sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then, why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how do you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you want to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered in piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and also do Borrow's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Salta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff. Tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you've had enough to do now in our downtime? None of these sound like measurable objectives. Indeed, they are not, but that is why they are good to practice. It is like anything, Miss Alta, it gets better with practice. I am very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Well, let's go. There's some plants. There's a package. It's a package. I'll ask Burrow. What is he doing? What is he doing? Burrow, I found a package laying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Well, let's go put it in a mailbox. Hi, KJ. Happy Thursday. They look like magical mushrooms. Let's plant and see what we get. We're using a blue. Let's not forget this for later use. Blue makes a water fountain. That's pretty. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna put our trinkets away and wash our cup. Let's get rid of this and let's put our trinkets down. Our trinkets. Got a cute little snow globe. And a snail. And a lamp. Got a photo. Oh, that's a beautiful photo. Oh, put it in a large frame. Put it in a large frame. That's pretty. That is so pretty. Do we have any other people yet? No, it's just him. So, let's get a cup of water. We're gonna skip heating it. We're not gonna put anything in it. We just want water. Just the water. You say something then. Say, Bora has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of this bare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please, do not fret if some of the tea you make go... So please, do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Well, yeah, we're gonna have a cup of water in our new shiny star cup. I did have a good March. It was quite interesting. And so far, April is going well. I hope April is going well for you as well. Thank you again, KJ. You are always so sweet at asking about how everyone's doing. I am hoping to do a little bit more. Oh, dialogue
I
time.
love water. 99% of the time, water has no taste. But when you've spent hours training yourself to the bone, pushing yourself beyond what you've ever done before, bloodied, sweating, broken down to your core self, then, when you drink a cup of water, it tastes incredible. There is no joy in the world that will ever compare to that first sip. I love that water reveals its true taste only in pain. What else is like that?
It's true. You know, after like you do yard work, which I had to do before stream, nothing's good than a nice cold glass of water. Alright, but we saw a person now. We have a new person. Oh, Boro wants to talk. Miss Alta, Boro couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea in the exact perfect height. Yes, a full cup, but not a single dropped over the edge. Absolute perfection. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Yes, that does seem like something Miss Alta would say. Of course, here is where Boro points out the imperfections can be quite lovely too. Blah blah blah. Boro makes a silly joke, and Miss Alta frowns, and all is well. Frown super hard. It is so good to be seeing things in the natural equilibrium. Ooh. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbook. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to the science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to the both of us. Aww. Aww, she gave us her trophy, which is it's a volcano. Aw, that's so cute. Why are you following us? Wowie McZowie. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way. No freaking way. Is that really what this is? A magical tea shop. Oh god, you sound like you're gonna be a whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were going to say? Actually, because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the Knight, at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What means you think I'm not a real knight? Gerald, do you need something or not? The only thing I need is to be the coolest knight that Timothy has ever seen. Timothy? My son. And he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I got a photo of him. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know that cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Why not? Let's see another. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. And this is us at 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yes, you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Oh, you want to see another? Let's see another. Here you are, registering to vote at our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Let's see another. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? Another. Here is Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway? Who can say? Did I actually talk or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This kind of joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly. That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time, but it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror doing reporting, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. That's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed at how many photos I have. Hey, why don't you keep one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Sure, why not? Great, what photo do you want? Jeez, or sweater, or a different one? Jeez, sweater, different. I kind of want a different one. A different one. Fishing council. No, I want the graduation, I think. Or do I want the horseback riding? I want the graduation. Sure thing, here you go. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may not be the world's single bestest dorkbot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yeah, that's a common trade amongst knights. Well, then, I will absolutely drink tea as a part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm very tired of all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Your field guide now contains a section called the request. Anything a character asks will be recorded here. It also contains information about different fruits and effects. Let's go put ammo into a wall. I'll put a another package. Shoot the package. Let's make more plants. More plants. We're gonna do boop. Boop. Opposite. Burrow, you're in my way. Oh well, we'll do it this way then. Oh my gosh, he just would not get out of my way, okay. Hello, miss, is there something I can be assisting you with? Well, you were the one that was persistent. What should I do next? Well, let's see. Burrow cannot think of anything. No, indeed, nothing at all. Nothing? Are you in charge around here? Give me something to do. Miss Halta, while I am appreciating your enthusiasm, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is in fact the way of things. And you have pushed yourself so hard recently. Burrow is thinking that you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Is it acceptable to not have any particular task at hand? Side time. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Oh yeah, you're in my room. And then we do the Pinky's face. Did I do the face? No. And then I think we need to do this, oops, this, this, and this one. Oh, we're out of water. No, there's dust, leaves. And our picture. Super fast dusting. Oh, that's a pretty cup. Pretty dirty. I do need to get more tea leaves. Let's get more tea leaves. Because they're going to take a while for them to dry. Almost got enough. One. Let's put our nasty teacup on, but before I leave, come on. What we get? To the person who placed a lost parcel in the mail. Detective Grayline here. The package that you mailed to me just so happened to have been a crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Wonderkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now, little Miss Wonderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice, and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Aww. He's a little dolly. These are like very, very, very different trinkets. And let's go ahead and finish tidying up a little. Ooh, we got another picture. Water, fruit. We'll need some of the fruit. And we'll water the seeds. No more pinks. Grab the seeds. What you want, Boro? Hey, Boro, you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Uh-huh. Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Let's plan some things. Oh, what just happened? I wanted to plant in here. Let's alternate. Whoa. I don't know if that was thunder or like the truck that passed by. I think it's thunder. I think there's gonna be a storm in our area soon. So I am probably gonna just go ahead and wrap up then. Oh, nothing but rain. But it was a good thing that I was able to get the yard work done, so. We are gonna just put some plants out here. And then all it. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and grab this weed real quick. Okay. So this is, again, the first step in Wanderstop. It's an adorable game so far. And again, I have played this, so I do kind of know a little bit of what's going on. But I'm taking my time a little bit more with it while I stream it, because there's a lot of stuff that I miss. But I hope you enjoyed this first episode. I'll play it next week. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we feel like next week. Because again, like Boro said, you want to take your time. Enjoy every moment of your life. Enjoy little things. Enjoy whatever you want to do. Enjoy what you feel. Take a rest. Take a break. Just breathe and enjoy some tea. Other than that, though, there is Goose Goose Duck that's going on tomorrow night because tomorrow's the first Friday of the month. So that means a lot of chaos, a lot of fun. I will be joining in. Hopefully some of the other friends are able to make it. It's been a busy month, so it's understandable if some of them can't. I will understand, but I will do my best and I will be there. And I'll bring y'all along on the fun too. So enjoy your Thursday. I hope your April is going well. Again, take a break if you need to take a break. Feel free to subscribe or to follow me. And make sure you check out my socials if you haven't been following me, because I do post when I'm live. I am terrible at making a schedule, so normally though, I stream on Thursdays, unless there's an event or some kind of cool collab going on that I want to join in randomly, or if I just feel like randomly streaming a particular day. Oh, side note, next week, it's not going to be Thursday. I forgot. Work has changed my date next week. So it will be Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. I wonder if that will affect our viewership any. I'll hopefully post a little reminder later. But yeah, just a quick wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this game so far. Feel free to join me next week. Join me tomorrow for the chaos. I am gonna go before the storm gets here. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next stream. And be on the lookout for a video too, because it's been a little bit since I last posted a video over on YouTube. And I do have some in line for it. So just keep your eyes peeled. Last reminder I do want to say before I finish up too. but I am participating in the Monopolist Easter egg hunt. So, of course, there is an Easter egg hidden somewhere here. Make sure you screenshot it and follow the rules that are posted in all of the socials and the posts. So be sure to check that out. There's a lot of cool prizes. So definitely check out the other buns to get their Easter egg as well. But that's it. That's it. I need to go. Have a happy Thursday. I'll see y'all later. Oh, do we have quite a bit of people over here on Twitch? Is there somebody streaming? Let's send y'all over to Conti. And it's perfect timing to wrap up because an ad break's about to start. It looks like they just started too, so it'd be perfect. So we're gonna quickly get it set up. Alrighty, last bit. Bye. Have a good Thursday. If you follow in the raid, make sure to say that I said hi and enjoy. They are playing Monster Hunter. Bye.